Hey folks, welcome to News and Views by Doug. Today is June 15th, Monday, and it's the second video of the day because I no sooner had posted the last video about an hour ago and came to find out that the IRGC is at it again. They're imploding from within because their hardcore supporters are beginning to riot because they don't want a peace deal with the U.S. And the IRGC hardcore leaders are saying that there is no peace deal. And their Navy, their little missile boats, have fired shots at the ships that are going through the Strait of Hormuz because apparently President Trump said, hey, start your engines and go. We've got a peace deal going on. And then the worst news is, we're putting the blame on Israel for defending themselves, saying, no, if you retaliate against the Hezbollah in southern Lebanon, you're going to ruin this peace deal. Well, apparently the Iranians either forgot to tell Hezbollah to stop attacking, or Hezbollah basically said, screw you, Iran. But last night, they launched a bunch of missiles against Israel. And Israel's defense, the Iron Dome, was able to shoot down those missiles. And then Hezbollah terrorists went after some Israeli soldiers, and the Israelis wiped them out. There is no peace deal. The war is not going to be over for a while. And the Iranian people, rise up. Now, there's been a bunch of explosions in Tehran. And of course, every time there's been an explosion in Tehran, if it wasn't the U.S. Air Force or the Israeli Air Force, it was gas leaks. Apparently, they have a lot of bad gas pipes, and there was always a gas leak which exploded and caused a fire. And there's a guy, I'm going to show you a lot of his video. His name is Tulsi, and he's from Tulsi TV. He's one of the guys that I follow to get a lot of information, and he's Iranian, and he's really good and knowledgeable, and I believe very factual. So I'm going to show you a lot of his video in this one, where he's talking about what's going on in Tehran and Iran. So grab some popcorn, grab a Coke. This war is not over for a while, no matter what is said by the U.S. government. The Iranians will not surrender. They won't back down. They have to be completely 100% defeated. Well, that's my opinion. What's yours? Please subscribe to the channel. Please be safe. Bye.
And the Islamic Republic of Iran continues to be in full meltdown over the announcement of the 60-day ceasefire extension deal, which gives the United States about 2 months to somehow get the IRGC to stop their nuclear program, which is not going to happen. And meanwhile, the IRGC hardliners are still on the streets in the capital, clashing with the rest of the government. There have also been multiple explosions both in the capital in Tehran and also over the last few minutes in the Strait of Hormuz. Apparently the IRGC Navy, as in the speedboats that they have now fired warning shots at some international vessels, which is slightly confusing because they're supposed to be going through at this point. But it's all falling apart as usual. We're going to give you guys the latest update on this and give you guys what the legacy establishment liberal media is not giving you. First things first. It's now been about 2 days since the announcement of this so-called ceasefire extension, or as Pakistan would call it, the peace deal. I don't know why. But we are now going to go to the capital, Tehran, Shahr-e-Umid, around 9 p.m. local time, which was about a few hours ago, so it's currently 2 a.m. now in Tehran. This happened. There is a lot of mysterious explosions and blasts that have been going around. As you guys are kind of familiar with, the IRGC used to say these are gas leaks. Actually, something else happened earlier, a few hours ago in Tehran, that apparently that was a gas leak according to the regime. With this one, the authorities are refusing to comment and say what exactly happened. We have had a number of times previously Mossad operatives, CIA assets, and also some of the Iranian people who have been doing essentially sabotage operations. We don't know exactly the targets. A lot of times have been weapons depots or IRGC sites, hidden sites, for example, or sometimes targeted assassinations. In this case tonight, so far, no information from the media in Iran. That's it. They're not just like normal fires, obviously. The interesting thing about what is happening now...
You guys making me sick.
IRGC hardliners continue. Let's go to a couple of them, and obviously I'll translate whatever they chant. I'll tell you what they're saying. So this is quite simple. They are once again targeting the foreign minister, Abbas Araghchi, or the mini midget minister, and they are saying that the shameless Araghchi should be executed. They've moved on from the minister needs to resign to we need to hang him. Hang the man. Public execution. It's just falling apart. It's absolutely fascinating that the liberal media in the West are showing you, well, they're not showing you this. They're portraying an image that there is absolute unity inside the Islamic Republic. They are winners, and everything's smooth and stable, guys. Everything's smooth. Obviously, that is not the case. They are now at their weakest point they have ever been, and they told their supporters that and their members that we got the deal. We got the Americans to withdraw. And obviously, President Trump today came and said, well, that's not happening. We're not going anywhere, and we're not giving any money. You got 60 days to negotiate, and I've been saying nice things about you, carrot and sticks. Do it. Give up. Surrender. Sign the surrender deal. Obviously, the IRGC are not going to do that. Let's go to...